Beloved ones, have you ever felt that the more you chase things, the more they seem to slip away? That no matter how hard you try to be recognized, no one notices how much you're struggling? I know this can be frustrating, even despairing. But there is a reason for this, and it has everything to do with how you position yourself before life. What I'm going to share with you today is not just a theory, but a profound principle that has been proven over the centuries, and it has the power to transform the way you see the world. True strength is not in chasing, but in attracting. In the pursuit of what we desire, we often fall into the trap of believing we need to run after everything, that we must show the world our need and our effort. But what actually happens is that desperation, this relentless pursuit, pushes away opportunities, respect, and even relationships. The good news is that when you learn to master a very simple yet powerful principle, everything starts to flow to you naturally. Stoicism, this ancient philosophy, teaches us that true influence doesn't come from chasing what we want, but from becoming people worthy of being sought after. It's not about wearing yourself out to get something or to prove your worth. It's about becoming someone so centered and self-sufficient that what you desire starts coming to you. Now I want you to ask yourself, do you want to keep chasing things without seeing results? Or are you ready to learn how to become magnetic, to attract everything you want? Transformation begins when you choose to change your approach and take the first step in understanding this profound secret. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to stop chasing and let things come to you naturally. The difference between living in despair and attracting everything effortlessly lies in a simple but powerful detail. And today, you'll discover what that detail is. Now that you've understood that true strength doesn't lie in pursuit, but in attracting what you desire, let's go deeper into this powerful concept. The key to this natural attraction is strategic calm. When you become someone unshakable, when your energy is centered and calm, what you seek begins to move toward you almost magically. But how do you achieve this calm that attracts everything without effort? Stoicism, a philosophy that has endured through the ages, teaches us that real power does not lie in what we pursue, but in what we build internally. There are three fundamental pillars for cultivating this strategic calm: self-sufficiency, presence, and detachment. Each of them is essential for you to become the magnetic person who naturally attracts everything you desire. Self-sufficiency. Have you noticed how people who truly succeed don't depend on others' validation? They are not waiting for external approval because they've become the source of their own satisfaction and growth. The more you try to fill your emotional voids with what comes from outside, the more you transmit an energy of lack. And lack repels. When you become self-sufficient, you begin to radiate an energy of confidence that attracts opportunities, respect, and the connections you deserve. Presence. People who attract are not anxious about the future or stuck in the past. They are deeply grounded in the present, focused on what truly matters, and that transmits a silent strength. When you live with presence, without the urgency to achieve or prove something, your energy aligns with the universe, and it is that presence that generates respect and admiration. Instead of talking too much or trying to control everything around you, you learn to observe, to listen, and to act with awareness, naturally attracting what is meant for you. Detachment. This is one of the most powerful principles. Detachment doesn't mean not caring, but rather not being attached to the outcome. Imagine you're trying to hold sand in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the more the sand slips through your fingers. But when you keep your hands open, the sand remains. The same goes for what you desire in life. When you let go, not becoming desperate for things to happen on your timing. They flow to you naturally. Now, I want you to reflect on these three pillars. Where do you feel you could improve in your life? Are you seeking more self-sufficiency? Or are you still too dependent on external validation? Are you present in the moment? Or are you living trapped in expectations of the future? And perhaps most importantly, have you been able to let go of the results and trust the process? When you start cultivating these principles, you begin to notice a subtle but powerful change. The world starts to respond to your energy, and opportunities begin to appear naturally, without you needing to wear yourself out trying to force something. Now tell me, do you want to keep chasing? Or are you ready to attract what you desire, with calm and confidence? Comment below, I choose to attract, and let's take the next step together on this journey of transformation. Now that we understand the pillars of strategic calm, the time has come to turn this wisdom into action. The practices you've learned so far are powerful, but there's no use in knowing the theory if you don't apply it in your daily life. And this is exactly what separates those who remain stuck in a cycle of anxiety and frustration from those who, with serenity, attract everything they desire into their lives. Now, the question is, how to apply this in a practical way? How to create a real, lasting change that leads you to achieve your goals with unshakable inner peace. First, you need to learn how to control your reactions. Most people act impulsively, react to what happens around them, and lose energy with every emotional response they give. But you, beloved ones, are capable of acting differently. When something or someone tries to throw you off center, take a deep breath, observe before acting. That is power. You show that you own yourself, that your energy won't be easily altered. Second, practice intentional silence. The world is so full of noise, and the need to justify every step is constant. But the less you talk about your plans, the more impact they will have when they become reality. Silence creates mystery, and mystery generates respect. Always ask yourself, does this really need to be said right now? By adopting this practice, you begin to live more centered, without the need to prove anything to anyone. Another technique I want you to start incorporating into your life is to stop trying to convince anyone. The greatest sign of strength is not needing to be understood all the time. If someone cannot see your value, don't wear yourself out trying to prove the opposite. Continue your evolution. Respect is not asked for. It is earned through your calm and secure posture. And finally, stop seeking approval. If you are seeking external validation, you've already lost. True attraction comes from self-confidence, not from doubt. From now on, make decisions based on your own vision, not on what others think or expect of you. Confidence is the key to attracting the opportunities that are waiting to emerge in your life. Now, beloved ones, let's take an even deeper step. Adopt the abundance mindset. People who chase live in scarcity, believing they need to grab every opportunity that appears. But those who attract know there will always be new chances, new paths. They don't despair because they trust that the universe will always bring them what is meant for them at the right time. I want you to realize something fundamental. There is nothing more powerful than serenity in the face of life's challenges. When you act with strategic calm, you are not standing still. You are in command of your energy, and the world begins to respond. Opportunities begin to arise, and people begin to respect you in a way you never imagined. Finally, I want to leave you with a call to action. Start today. Start applying this strategic calm in every situation of your life. When an opportunity arises, instead of rushing, observe and act with confidence. When you feel pressure, take a deep breath and choose serenity. And when you notice the world beginning to respond to your new energy, you'll understand the power you hold in your hands. Comment below what you are going to do, starting today, to apply this philosophy. If you're ready to live with more calm, more confidence, and attract everything you desire, share your decision in the comments. And of course, if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any transformation that could make all the difference in your life. I'll see you in the next video, beloved ones, and may your journey of transformation be illuminated and full of fulfillment.